Hey guys, it's Anna here with Up Close. I am here with Laura Harris-Smith today. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Anna.
You said when you were younger, you never really had to worry about what you wanted to be when you grew up because it kind of just found you.
It did find me.
And your first job was when you were 3. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I was in a television commercial at age 3, which is your parents' decision. I don't remember it. I didn't ask for it, but I was told that I was having full conversations with people, on the phone when I was 2 years old. And so it just sort of found me. They had owned a restaurant and they needed a spokesperson, and for some reason they chose me. So yeah, that's where everything started. And then, it stayed with me in life, just communication, period. So that would transcend to public speaking or television or film or yeah, but I was 3 years old.
Wow.
I mean, so watch your kids
Yep.
because it really does find them early. You can see those things that they're bent towards.
I like that a lot of people kind of struggle in their life figuring out what they want to do, but it's kind of neat that it found you, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think it finds more people than they realize.
Yeah.
But I think either they're steered away from it or they maybe don't have the confidence or, but early in childhood you can see those things.
Now you studied religion and theater, and then you went on to found a Christian dinner theater.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Combination, isn't it? Religion and
is,
theater.
yep.
And at the time, people were like, what is that going to do? How are you going to combine that? And I didn't even know, but I was passionate about both of them. And so, yes, I wound up, my husband and I actually, we started a Christian dinner theater from a church where we were, and the media was really good to us. Nobody had ever done this. Was back in the 90s when people weren't doing this. And so in the first night, the first show, there was a publisher in the audience. And I had written the play. It's really where my writing career began, was writing. Well, I had written all growing up, but I'm saying to sit down and write something that long that required a longer attention span, and focus and discipline. It was in those plays at that Christian dinner theater, and I got a publishing deal, and my writing career began.
That is amazing. Now you have a very big family.
Yes.
How many? 6 kids. Okay, and then how many grandkids do you have?
We have our 8th on the way. So we have 3 daughters and 3 sons.
Okay.
And now we will have 4 grandsons and 4 granddaughters. Listen,
what?
If you'd ever, I know, if you'd ever said to me, will you do that? Or no, I probably would not have. But it has been the single most great blessing that I can even, as I look back over the course of my life, none of them came at a convenient time. And if there's anything I could ever say to couples, it would be, let God be in control of that. He knows so much better. And interestingly enough, coming here with you today, my daughter Jessica is on this trip with me, my oldest, she's 31. And it is just phenomenal to think, what if I'd said no to her? She's such a helper to me. All of my daughters are. But listen, it's the greatest joy of my life. It is.
Big families are the best.
They are.
I know, I come from them too.
Yep.
Yep. Everyone's so willing to help you out. You always have someone to talk to. It's nice.
And sometimes you don't want to talk to anybody, and they're all around.
Right, exactly.
They dogpile you, but
it's loud.
but that's what makes life is people holding you accountable and saying, no, you're not going to go to your room and be upset or whatever. We're going to come talk this out. And our family is really, I'm a communicator, so we're going to talk it out before the sun goes down. And that's the number one advice I give people, whether I'm at a baby shower or I'm at a bridal shower, and they say, what one piece of advice would you give to this new family? And I would say, don't let the sun go down on your wrath, and give a stronghold to the enemy. Because that has really been the one rule in our house that we have held very rigidly to, and we will not go to bed angry at each other.
That's great. And what's your favorite thing to do with your grandkids?
Well, about 4 years ago, maybe it was 5 years now, I'm a farmer's daughter, and I've always had a brown thumb. It's so embarrassing because I can't get anything to grow. And so someone gave me some zinnia seeds, and I thought, I am going to plant this, and I'm going to get the grandkids out there and we're going to get involved. And they were tiny, and we got out there and did it, and they grew to be like taller than they were. They were these zinnia, some giant breed. And so it is something that we enjoy doing together, and they love watching them grow, and I can teach them spiritual truths. They pray over the seed, they watch as they grow, they watch when it falls down and I have to prop it back up. I totally get it now why my dad and my grandparents farmed, because there are so many spiritual truths in it.
Yeah.
And so it's believe it or not, it's probably that. I get out and get the earth on my feet and get my hands dirty, and because I'm a real girly girl. So they like that side of Lolly. They call me Lolly.
Okay, so if they were going to make a movie about your life, which actress would you want to play you?
Which one would I want to look like? I'd love to be 6 feet tall
Right.
and, you know, Christy Brinkley, be blonde. No, I'm short. I'm 5'2". I've always looked at Sally Fields and thought she's older than I am, but I've always thought I respect her. I respect the career that she's had.
Yeah.
And she's short. She's petite. She's brunette, and she's just a phenomenal actress.
She's
and
so
I've
talented.
been through many struggles, and I've seen her in roles where she was able to transition from that and come out on top, you know, with her lipstick on.
Right,
you know?
right.
So I don't know. I admire her.
I like it.
Maybe her. Is she
Yeah.
watching?
Yeah.
Great.
Just so you know, play me someday.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining me
Thank
today.
you, Anna.
Yep, and thank you guys for watching Up Close. We'll see you next time.